if you're here on this video, fortune is in your favor. Family and fortune is in your favor. In fact, family is part of your fortune. That's another thing that I'm hearing. You will attract family who are a part of your fortune, family that is not blood related. So we're going beyond the word family and we're saying tribe, people that resonate on a soul level, who are God sent, where you just connect very, very deeply. But in that last video, that's all about your family and all about receiving so that you can allow this fortune to come in, because in order to receive, there's only one qualification: feeling good. That's it. It seems easy, but to feel good receiving when others aren't, to feel good when others are putting you down for feeling good, there's many, many resisting reasons why someone would resist fortune in their life. Because they are not in a place to receive. They don't feel worthy. In fact, they give it away. They just throw it away. They self-sabotage it. And that's because they don't feel worthy. So if you're here, you deserve it. It's already yours. Whether you feel worthy or not, the fortune is already yours. That's how favored you are. You can choose to resist it or you can choose to receive it. These are the only options. It's up to you. Now we have the 8 of Cups already in the bottom, and we talked about walking away. So the fortune, we really have to think about what it is that we're desiring and what it is that we're asking for, because you think you desire money, but you only want it. If I say, for instance, I really want these markers and I'm dreaming of these markers and I'm dreaming of them all week. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And hell, before the markers even come here, I'm negotiating over here. I'm like, okay, will you take 2 markers for this? I'm already negotiating before the markers come. The markers is the money, you guys. You don't want it. That's why you're giving it away before you even get it. So then the money comes and here you go. I have no more money. I thought you wanted it. People who desire something, they keep it. The markers. I love markers. You don't love money. And that's okay. It's okay, but we got to get down to the truth so the fortune can come to you, because it's bigger than just money. We're limiting God to just receiving through money. Through money? Well, what will we do in 10, 20 years when there is no money and everything's a number? Then how will you feel worthy of receiving if it's just a number and not a tangible item? If you really desired the money, I desire the money. And I say, okay, how much do you say? 100,000. Soon as you get the 100,000, once again, you're already negotiating the money. The money is spent before you get it because you don't want it. Please, someone, I'm hoping someone has a moment, a revelational moment, because this is going to change your life forever, forever. It's like oh my gosh, I don't. So then what do you desire? That's what this is all about. That's the holdup of the fortune. What's this fortune for? And I'm going to break it down for you if you guys are here. And if you are here, you're part of the very few 0.001% of the wealthiest people on the planet. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, wealthiest people on the planet. Now, what is wealth? Wealth could be many things. You have a wealth of wisdom. You have a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of truth, a wealth of health. Wealth is not just about money. Nothing is just about money, actually, if we look deeper. So here's the money. It comes to you guys. Some of you spent it before. Some of you will just hoard it and save it and keep it in there out of fear, just in case I need it. So you get the money and you spend it, you spend it, you spend it. And you say, I want more money. I want more. Every time I give it to you, you give it away. You want money. You don't desire it. There's a difference between a want and a desire. Okay? Now, how do we find what we desire, class? What are you so eager to get this money for? And you say, oh, man, there's this drive that I want to get that's $200. It's waterproof, it's windproof, it's 4 terabytes, bigger than 4 computer drives, depending on the computer. And I really want to get this. I really do. So guess what you do? If you're here, you are a magician. You're an alchemist. Call it what you want, you get what you desire. So what you do is you focus on your desire. Move money out of the way for once because I don't want it. That's why it's so hard to get, because I don't want it. And it's so hard to keep because I don't want it. I'm giving it away. And this is the thing. We don't know our desires. We think we do. And as soon as I say, what do you desire? 1,000, 100. Please. I'll tell you the people who really want money. What do? You focus on your desire. You say, the Lacey, amazing drive. Heavy, so cool. You look up videos, you look up pictures, anything you can do to connect with the desire, because that's where the energy is. That's where it's at. So then, now that I focus on my desire and I see myself with it, and I start to imagine, what am I going to put on that drive? What am I going to put on that drive? And I start to imagine. And next thing you know, bleep, a cell comes in. Bleep, 2 cells comes in. Bleep, 3 cells comes in. Perfect, just amount for me to get the drive. So what I'm explaining to you is we're so focused on the money, it's taking forever. Okay? Okay, some of you who are here, wealthiest people on the planet, a lot of you probably already do have money. But if you're here, money can't get you what you desire. Some of you desire something bigger than what money can do, even if you're a millionaire, even if you're a billionaire. There are still things you cannot do, like buy more time on earth. Steve Jobs. Doesn't matter how rich you are, you can't take any of it with you. That's another thing, okay? So, you get the money for it, but the money only came. And it doesn't have to be money. It could be Bitcoin. And that's another problem. We think it's just money. It could be someone gifting you it. You don't care anymore how you're gonna get it. You take your focus and your attention and your power and you move it on what you truly desire, like this and this new laptop and this, everything in here. Actually, I got this way, including you, including the channel. I just connect with my desire. I don't focus on the how. It's not my job. You don't know the universe and God if you think that's your job. It's like doing someone else's job and then you're stressed out doing it. Yeah, of course. It's not your job to figure out how. Your job, you have no job since you love a job so much. Job. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Is to focus on what you desire. Okay? And what were your notes? Your notes was, you are the recipient of an unimaginable life. And I'm just here to unlock some of these doors you've caged yourself in, whether it's your mind, whether it's you. Just kind of wipe off the lens a little bit, shine a little bit of light. That's what excites me. I discover the light and I come and I say, hey guys, you do have a tribe out there. You're just focusing on this. And you do have fortune. You're just focusing on money. So limiting. So this is one of the most powerful shifts you will ever hear about money in your life. That's why your vibration matters. You feel so good about the drive that more comes in. All right. So your vibration is determining it. Now, once your accounts get low, it doesn't feel good. And it also puts you in such a lower vibration of, it's almost like uncomfortability, right? Versus if you have a lot, there's a little bit of ease in your vibration. So it's almost like Spirit saying, be comfortable with having more than enough and not spending it because it's there. Just having it. Get comfortable with just having a bunch of stuff and not sharing it. Just feeling what abundance actually truly feels like. Abundance means I have more than one, but that doesn't mean I have to share. If my desire is there to share, I will share. But Spirit says you need to feel what it feels like to have more than enough, okay? And also to know your true desires. So focus on your desires and keep the pathway clear for your deliveries is what Spirit is saying. Keep the pathway clear for your deliveries. So I focus on my desire and how the resources come, whether it's through money, whether it's through a gift, a coupon, a winning of something. Some of you have won stuff. There have been people that I've coached that have won a year worth of rent for free that have, my goodness, the manifestations. It's just, don't limit yourself to just money. We're limiting God in the universe to just receiving blessings through money. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you. When you get money, but money is just one out of the infinite ways that God, universe gives. So be open to receiving all. The universe recognizes a desire as your signal. So when you have a desire, the universe says, oh, energy has a desire for a hard drive. Send in that person that has an extra drive. Send in that person at the grocery store who says, hey, I noticed that this, it just comes to you. That's magic, guys. That's the point of magic. If you got to make it happen, it's not magic. I'm here to teach you magic. It's real and it's happening. Your vibration is making it all happen. So how you feel matters. If you want to receive a fortune, how you feel about receiving the fortune matters. All right. So you don't desire money, you want it. Now that we take our focus off of money and we just focus on what you would do once the money got here, then we focus on our desires and they start to come very quickly because you connect with them. And that connection with your desire, when you see a car you love, a dream car, and we're only using material things because it's easier to kind of comprehend, there's a feeling in you that goes off. It's like it's a feeling, right? Of a desire. You see that and it's like, first of all, that feeling is recognizable. You know it. It's like, you know it, you recognize it because it is you. But this is your desire and you feel that feeling. That's the signal that the universe gets and says, okay, desires are being cooked up over there. Send in more resources. Send in more resources. But some people are saying, I want all these resources, but they're not focused on the desire. Universe is not, your desire is not the money. So it's not coming. When it's so obvious, listen, the money is not the desire, which is why it does not come. Now, for some of you, it comes when you don't care. Okay. A lot of you have it because you don't care and it comes. And a lot of you have it because you share and you receive it and you don't care about it. You're detached from it. Okay. I'm not telling you to not care about money, but someone who loves money, here's money. If I got money and I loved it, just for it being money, money is a piece of paper, you guys. I would only love it because of the color, the cut. What would I love about it? The smell. What do you love about it? The actual, see, that's the thing. We're not seeing money as money. Look at the money and actually see, what do I love about this? Not what it can do for you. Not what it can do for you, because if that's the case, it's not the money you love. It's the access it gives you. So once you're able to focus on the truth of your desire, it comes rapidly. But most people are just focused on one door, just waiting for, yeah, once I get this money and I get this done, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do. Meanwhile, Spirit has a whole person coming in your life that's going to bless you. You don't know. It's meant to be easy. So if you got to work hard and do all this, I know this is not the path. Why? Because it doesn't feel good. To feel good is to feel God. I know this isn't God because I don't feel good. I don't feel good doing it. I don't feel good when I arrive. I don't feel good selling this to get this. Your spirit and your soul will tell you, but this all affects how much you can receive. Okay, this is about your happiness, the Sun card in the 10 of Pentacles. So someone who loves money, this is the money, would say, oh, the smell. I'm going to put it right here on my desk, $100,000, just because I like the way it looks. This is someone who loves money, not what it does, just money itself. I'm trying to explain to you why it's a little bit challenging for us angels or people who don't really care to receive, because that's not the way. You're meant to receive unanimously. For you to have this much, I'm going to do this. It's so much of trying to be in control. You don't need money to get any desire. That's the truth. Number one, you'd be surprised at some desires that come through when you just are open to receiving it. So I would put it on my desk and I'd say, yep, I love to look at it. I like the color green. That's a cool color. Maybe you like the presidents. Maybe you collect it. Someone who likes money would collect it just because of the numbers, the twos. Maybe it's significant, but not for what it does for you. That's not true love. Imagine someone saying, I love you, but I love you because you take me here, you do this, you do this, you do this. And that's what we're confusing love with. It's all connected. I love you, money. To receive money, you must love it. You must love what you're receiving, right? You must love it. So you want to love it. There's nothing wrong with it. And that's another thing. There's so many weird beliefs around money. It's just a piece of paper. It's like tarot when they're like, oh, it's evil. No, the cards are the cards. But once the energy approaches itself, what is that energy going to do with that? That's what taints the energy here. Okay. People who love money, they love money because they like to take pictures with money. You see a lot of rappers, money bag. There's a reason why he literally loves money. And guess what? If you love money, you're going to have a lot of money because you love it. You're going to have a lot of what you love. I have a lot of technology because I love it. So that's the thing. We got to stop trying to get money. No, connect with your desire, and how it comes doesn't matter. Do you care how it arrives as long as it arrives? Okay. So if you really truly love these, you would just have them, not even because they draw. It would just literally, because money doesn't do anything. It just sits there. It literally just sits there. So there's no utility to it. Without the utility, do you just love it itself? Do you desire it itself? And the answer is most of the time, no. But the ones of you who do, you like to collect it. You like the smell of it. You like to just have it to have it because you love it. You love the actual object of itself. We're forgetting what this is about here. That's the thing with the money. Let's take a step back and focus now. If you're here, write it down, put it in the comments. This is how you manifest it. What are your desires? We have family here, family and fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Crazy that this is peeking out here. Yeah, and you had to let some things go. A lot of things here with the Devil card. Look at this, maybe even a relationship. 3 of Cups in reverse, community. Because you have a desire to share with the people you love the most. But this is actually what's preventing you from getting into that fortune because of how your vibration is feeling around certain people. Okay. So you have true love coming in. You also have a true family. Your fortune is in your family. I'm also hearing that you will leave behind a lot for your children. So the fortune is going to the children and the children's children. There's a generational wealth that's coming to you. But why? Think about this. This is what is so cool. Let me just change this. By the way, you guys, I've already had 3 batteries exhausted. So this tells me you've been exhausted with family and you've been exhausted with fortune, trying to make these things happen. And that usually means you're doing someone else's job when you feel exhausted. Okay, you're exhausted. That's the truth. I've changed so many batteries, but that's how I realize that the universe is communicating with me. It's not just through cards, it's everything. When I see batteries being exhausted left, right, this is not for you to do. Okay, that's the fun part of it. Let it come to you. Spirit said, have them name what they love about money without anything that they could do with it. Because Spirit wants you to really understand that money is not a desire. Get to your desire. So if you have generational wealth here, this tells me you have big desires. Your desires will tell you what your financial frequency is. Shout out to thetrueinnerg.com. There's a lot of videos on there about your financial frequency and connecting more. So when I see and hear desires, right? There was someone in the webinar, level 11, another thing, who said she had a desire for a fleet of private jets. It's not about whether or not she's going to get it. We're magicians and alchemists. We're way beyond that. We know it's coming. It's just simply allowing her to align with receiving it and for it to arrive. So what does she do? She gets around planes as often as she can. Show up, meet people who have private jets, look into fleets, start buying a fleet of markers, start buying a fleet of things. You start getting into the vibration of those things. And so that told me her financial frequency. But when someone says, I want to manifest $1 million, it doesn't tell me anything. It tells me you're so focused on how to get what you desire and that you probably don't even know what you desire. So when you focus on your desire, it'll tell you how much is owed to you. If you desire, not everyone desires a yacht, but if you do, only multimillionaires and billionaires desire that. It can tell you where you are, who you are. Your desires are telling you who you are. All right. If you desire multiple houses, this is why you got to be honest with yourself. You can't judge yourself about desires and say, well, I only want this. No, desire more. Every day, desire more on how you can spend more, getting into that vibration, okay? How you can receive more, spend more. Spending is actually letting go. That's why it's connected to your emotional world. If you don't know how to let go here, how can you learn how to let go with your money? Just let go. You're letting go. Constantly, it's a letting go. It's a receiving, letting go, receiving, letting go. So many things. We have Gemini energy. We have the devil energy. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have pretty much everything here on the board here. We have Leo energy heavily with the sun card. You're going towards joy. This is in your cards. Okay. Fortune and family is your purpose here. And you're just aligning yourself to receive it. You already should know it's yours just because you desire it. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the other side, the fun side, the E side, the true side. This is how amazing God in the universe is. So allowing yourself to receive it, getting closer to your desires, get to know your desires. Do you desire a chef? Do you desire a driver? Do you desire to share moments by the beach with your family? So then you start to let yourself wander, looking up beach homes and just looking through different things. And you can feel your spirit getting excited just doing it. That's the following of your spirit and energy. It's already yours. You wouldn't be imagining it and you wouldn't be desiring it if it was not. So now that we know that, we don't focus on money anymore. We just allow it to come when it comes. When it doesn't, it doesn't. And we trust that it always shows up when it needs to. And that's the truth. No matter what you do, it always shows up when it needs to. But when you focus on your desires more than enough than just survival and your necessities, and you start going beyond and expanding, you'll start to see bonuses. You'll start to see extra come in. And that extra is coming into the correlation of the desires. When you don't desire, nothing comes in. What do you need the money for? Think about it. What are you desiring? When you desire it, spirit feels that as a signal and gets you the resources to receive that. But we're just saying resources, resources, resources. What are the resources for? Is it for an art studio? Then go look up where your art studio is. Go walk the block. You'll be amazed. On the corner, there'll be the perfect art studio as if it was there all along. It's that amazing out here, guys. It's that amazing. So yes, we can focus on what is not aligning, but focusing on keeping your head up and understanding whatever wasn't aligning is making room for the exact same thing, but better. Okay. It's a better version of what you're desiring. And some of these people, some of these work situations are not aligned with your joy and your excitement. That's what's also propelling you every day is your excitement. So without that excitement, it's tough to keep doing these things that you think you have to. So that job and that work programming, we're letting go of that. We're no longer here to work. We are creators. We are here to capture magic and share it. Capture magic and share it. But first you must live in it. Live in the magic. Do you see that it even exists? Do you know that what you desire is already yours? So, Spirit, is there anything else here with the fortune? Okay, yes, it meant you had to walk away from some things, but it makes sense if it's not what you desire. All the way. Once again, we don't just watch a movie just for a few parts that are good. The whole thing should be good. What's coming in? We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So yeah, Earth Angel energy, another confirmation. Temperance, spirituality. Okay, this is a very spiritual path that you're on. So spirituality is magic. It is the unseen. It is God, universe, and source. So when these things show up without you having to go get it, do it, buy it, this is where you allow God to, you make room for the miracles when you move out of the way. So the fortune that's coming to you, you have a profound relationship with the universe that many people on this earth do not have. This is something that is priceless. Okay, family, fortune, housing, property. Some of you will have very big companies, empires. I don't know why I'm getting oil. Some of you guys might just connect with someone who is a stranger and wants you to take over something they have, like land. Like there's a lot of people that want to give away their stuff. People are leaving the planet and they want to give their stuff to the right people. That's interesting. I've never felt that message before, but people are actually living, they're leaving, they're retiring, and they have a desire to share. They have a desire to connect. You'll be surprised at who will let you stay at their house for free. People you don't even know, going to a new country for once, never knowing anyone. Someone offers their place. But if we're in fear and trauma, we're going to be timid. But if we're aligned, we will know it's the universe. And anytime I'm in a different city and I meet someone, I met someone downtown in LA and they're like, I promise I'm not a creep. And I'm like, I trust the universe. Like, I know if we connected for a reason. They're like, that's dope. That's dope. And it's like, no, you got to trust the universe all the way, no matter where you go, because miracles come through people. The universe sends miracles and blessings through people. So you are a fortunate person if you're here. And when you understand that, you don't have to work. You don't work. What are you doing? You don't have to. You are something that doesn't have a resume. There is no resume. So what do you do now is you connect with the people. The people will pay you. The universe will pay you. Okay. Thankful to you guys, my YouTube has been taking care of my mortgage for the past 4 years. Seriously, mortgage, rent, and so much more, just because I choose to share these messages and channelings and light. And so I focus on what feels good. You don't see me here all the time. And that's because there's other things that I'm excited to do that now I'm going to be capturing and sharing with you. We're always evolving. So it's all about following that flow and that excitement because it's easy. It's easy doing what you're already doing and receiving. Okay, Spirit, what do you want them to know before we go as far as your advice for them with their fortunes that are coming into their life? What do you want them to know? Okay, yes, the first millionaire, some of you the first billionaire. All right. And it's not because of the money, it's your desires. People that are billionaires, if you see their desires, they have the most wildest desires because they have a desire to obtain one of cars in the world makes them a billionaire. If you can just understand this, your desires is what makes you the financial frequency. It's not about the getting enough money to cover it all. That's backwards. If you have a desire for, your desires will tell me so much. Like your desires, if you have a desire to share and you have a big family and you want to share that, that tells me you have multiple houses. You have houses with 7 rooms. If you don't, you just want to live on an island, then you have enough money to buy that property and that piece of land. Like your desires will tell you. Okay. Some of you may desire to be in an RV traveling the world, doing that. That tells me you're going to be very abundant in your experiences. Okay. And you can even share with others those experiences and they will give to you because of the receiving they're giving. So you're receiving in multiple ways, so many ways. And even these truths that you're receiving are revelations that are sparing you so much suffering. To just know the truth, it spares you a lot of suffering. So really just understand that, not to overlook it. Okay. Not to overlook it, because when you look at Elon Musk's desires, you guys, when you look at Jeff, when you look at some of these people's desires, because this is what I do on my off time, I just channel and I'm just observing and I just read energy all day in interviews, in movies, whatever it is. I'm just reading, scanning all this information. Everything's coming in and I'm just getting these downloads and I'm looking at all these people. And the only difference is they have a lot of desires. They have a desire to go to the moon, to go to Mars. You got to desire bigger. So of course they're going to receive a lot. Now, if you just desire to pay your rent, that's what you'll get. So what I'm saying is There's a give and there's a take. Yes, you got to be open to receiving, but you also have to be open to stretching. Okay, stretching yourself, expanding yourself, desire more. As if the money was already here. This is almost like you have to move the money out the way and say, okay, guys, $100 million came. All right, now what? Just to get to your desires, because we're so stuck on how. We didn't know how we got here. We don't know how the sun got up, but we're not waiting for it to come up before we. Guys, I love you, okay? I would not say this to you if it was not so simple. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. All right. So yes, this is something too. And that's why I just said I love you guys, because this is about putting an ease to thinking you're manifesting. True manifesting is just receiving. You're just here to receive, and you're here to receive a lot of fortune. You're a fortunate person, which means if you decided to up and leave and go anywhere on this planet, you have the vibration of fortunate. When people see you, that's the whole part of getting away from people who don't see you. That was the whole family video. Once you're around people who see you, you're going to be amazed at how easy it is for you, because they will see that you're fortunate and they will just give. They will offer. They will support. They will just be gravitated towards your energy of fortunate. You're fortunate. You're close to the universe. You're close to God. You're special. Let me touch you. Let me hug you. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, people are going to honor you, but this inner critic, vacation days, people are saying, be kind to yourself. How you treat yourself is important. How you feel is important. So you can't have an inner critic in your head all day, because the inner critic, if it doesn't feel good, it's not God's voice. And we want to concentrate and just focus on God's voice. And eventually that critic becomes a cheerleader. And that critic is yourself, believe it or not. But if you don't have a connection with yourself and you're not aligned with yourself, most people are beating themselves up. They're judging themselves every day for what they desire, et cetera, et cetera. And so if you're here, I'm also just feeling that you may be walking into a place of offering your services. So don't be traditional. Don't be rigid. Let it flow to you. It might be a life coaching session. There might be cards. It might be a therapy session. Who cares what it is? People desire to connect with you. However you want to contain that and put that in a product, put that in a container, is up to you. But to know that you have the value, that people will see that. So this is your message to wrap up the fame and the family. Oh, that was another thing. If you guys are still here at the end of the video, Spirit told me that there was another F, but it wasn't for everybody, and not everyone is going to be here. So I wanted to save this for the very end. Fame. And this is not about attention. Attention and being seen are two different things. Attention is for the ego. Seen is for the heart. To be seen is to be loved, and you desire to be seen. So many of you are going to be seen by the world. And that's so much love. I'm experiencing it just with you guys. It's so much love that you're just now getting open and allowing room and space for this love, that you don't have to do anything for it. And so fame is in the cards for you if you're still here on this video. And this fame is actually just that you have a big family. That's all fame is. Your family's the world. That's all. So don't think of it as a scary thing and et cetera, et cetera. Your light is too bright to not be seen. It's like a light traveling through this planet and no one's going to see that. We're going to see it. So embrace it. If you guys are here, comment down below if you guys are Light Tribe. This is your tribe here. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video.